Air bubble, air bubble, air bubble, air bubble. No, it's like right there. How does that happen? How does my luck get that bad?
Knock, knock, it's Knuckles.
Hello everyone and welcome to another Sonic ROM hacks video. This time, I have a question. What if... Stop taking it away from me. What if you were able to take Sonic 2 and make it better? In other words, this is Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic 3 Edition. And we even have all of our characters like Null, Null, and Null. Because the reason none of that works, we're going to see it right now. And you can see like Sonic 3 sprites, so it's kind of giving it away. We can choose one player, and I'm pretty sure we can get a two-player mode. But the reason why is because we have this data select screen that is taken directly from Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles. So we can either play as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Sonic and Tails. I think I'm going to stick with the dynamic duo for this video, and if you want to see me go through it in a live stream, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. But with that said, let's begin. I hit the wrong button. Wow, that was actually quicker. So, we are Sonic. We have this sweet looking, we actually have the shield abilities. That's one thing, and you can actually see them right there as an icon. But on top of that, we also have the Insta Shield, which I was just demonstrating a little bit. And yeah, so this whole thing is supposed to be playing as if Sonic 2 is running on a Sonic 3 visual. Ow. It was running with Sonic 3's visuals, and whoa, we got the peel out. Okay, we don't have that from Sonic 3. I'm glad we had the peel out. But yeah, even the music's been altered. The sprites have been altered. You can see Sonic's a little chunkier with the Sonic 3 sprites, which I will keep saying this. I prefer them. I like them more than Sonic 1 and 2, even though I do like Sonic 1 and 2 sprites. And if we go into a special stage, which I don't want to, Sonic flickers in and out. Okay, this will be interesting. Let's see if I can remember how to do these. I remember I was doing the stream on the Sonic Classic Heroes, and these were just a pain for me to take care of. Thankfully, there's not a huge issue with trying to... Oh, that slowdown. I was like, wait, did I just fail? That would have been hilarious if I failed, like, immediately. Let's try to at least get one emerald. Middle. And then it's another left side. Middle. And then it's... You can even tell, like, the audio's like, the music is a lot different. Okay, we have one more to go. 140 rings, so as long as we don't take any damage here, we'll be fine. Oh, dang it, Tails. You suck. A little bit more to go. And that's it. There's more of this? Oh, no. There we go. Chaos Emeralds, you're mine. Or just this one emerald. And hey, that was a lot faster than the previous game. I think that might be why Sonic is flickering and we're getting a glitchy... Ugh. Might be my emulator settings. But we got it. Anyways, back to the game at hand. We don't have a peel out, but, you know, again, we have the usual stuff from Sonic 2, so we're going to have a spin dash. I think the only reason we have the peel out animation was just because it visually looks better, which I will not disagree. That actually does look nice. Also, with the flame shield, you can just completely just mow over any enemies. Now, just like Sonic 2, Wait, what? Yo, we got a different boss. Oh, it's the boss from Sonic 1. 4, 5, 6. Crap. But he didn't last long enough. Okay, so it's the fire boss from the beginning, but the thing with Sonic 3 is the fact that it always had... Well, I mean, if you played Sonic 3 or Sonic Mania, then you should know this. But for those who don't, at the very end of each act, there was always some sort of boss, whether it's like the sub-boss at the end of Act 1 or the main boss of that zone at the end of Act 2. It even gives you like different audio, although I can barely hear it. It does sound like some audio channels were missing, but then again, that could just be how the composition of the music, or how the music was actually produced. It could just be, it could be intentional for all I know. I'll shut up and let you hear a little bit of it. Okay, so then we just come back to our usual Sonic 1 music, or Sonic 2 music, excuse me. And then we just fight Eggman like normal. So yeah, basically, I guess every Act 2 is going to have a different piece for its theme. Or it's going to have a different theme. I shouldn't really say piece. I mean, it is technically a piece, but you'll understand my point. I love that animation no matter what. The I'm nearly falling off thing. That's why I love the Sonic 3 sprites so much, because they just look really nice and look really well animated. And new to the game, we also have our own screen transitions. Although I do want to know how this leads into a chemical plant. How do we fall from the woods and fall into a city? Well, I mean, I'm guessing they tried. So, at the very least, they tried. I normally take the path to go downwards, but I'm just gonna keep going forward. But yeah, it's great knowing that we have an extra line of defense with us when it comes to the insta shield, because so many times have I played this and always felt like, man, that really could have helped. So like I could battle a boss like the one from Hilltop without ever having to cheese it by getting to the top 2 pillars, or by going up those 2 walls. They're not really pillars, it's more like a wall. Or it could be a pillar. Or like kind of like one of those totem pole things. But the point is that I can go up those rather than, or I don't have to go up those if I really don't want to. So even if I miss the chance, I could potentially just continue using the insta shield, kind of like how I was with the live stream. And we're getting into the next boss, which, I mean, if it ever comes down here, I don't know what it's supposed to be dropping. It kind of reminds me of the Sonic Mania boss, but not really well done. And the hitbox is, like, very huge because I was able to just take it out like that. I mean, it's a good attempt, but it's just one of those things where the insta-shield really just does break the game. So I can't really say anything about that. Anyways, again, keeping up with the whole transitioning from Act 1 to Act 2 rather than having a fade in, fade out kind of thing, which I'm so glad it does it, because it just gives it a reason. It gives all these areas a reason to have meaning, as opposed to just, this is level 1, this is level 2. Nothing wrong with that, it's just, it's always nice to see how you go from level 1 to level 2. Area 1 to Area 2, Route 1 from Route 2, kind of. It's nice to see the transition, to see it as a giant connected world, rather than kind of how Sonic 1 and actual Sonic 2 did it, which I'm fine with it. Again, there's nothing wrong with it, it's always a pleasant little thing to add, although I am starting to see some of the things in the background really glitch out. And that's, I wonder if it has the, I wonder if it's gonna also have the one glitch from, oh, what is it, from Carnival Night, where if you spin dash at the right area, or if you go too fast in a certain area, you go into the wall and you die because it crushes you. Like to this, okay, now I know what I want to do. 1, not get crushed by this thing. But 2, there's a route that I want to take. It's actually up here. Some of you might have seen it from my Sonic 2 HD video, which, not a video I'm proud of these days, but whatever got more eyes onto it. But yeah, you just basically go up to this area, spin dash up here, and then you just kind of have to take it slow on this area. Otherwise, you're going to go too fast and get launched backwards. But what does this do? Well, that's an easy question to answer. Takes you all the way through here. It even gives you an invincibility. If I can get there early enough. Okay. And it takes you all the way to the very end of the zone. Now, this is a huge problem when you play as 2 characters, so Especially when you have that, when you lack a safety net. But when you have Sonic and Tails, and if you can time your homing attack, my apologies, if you can time your insta shields just right, there you go. It's easy. I think the Sonic 3 mechanics really just tear apart Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. I don't know if there's a Sonic 1 variant of this. I would like to try it out and see exactly how well I can do with this, as opposed to something like playing Sonic 1 vanilla. Awkward transition aside. Oh, I actually like this. It goes from a pipe into... I was expecting to spin, but okay. Goes from a pipe to this. I'm actually a fan of that. That's actually a very nice touch. I'm glad this game is going for that. Now, you might be asking yourself, what would the insta-shield do for you that other things can't? So, if I were to jump into an enemy that had spikes, I can use the insta-shield and immediately just negate the effect, because it kind of gives me a little bit of invincibility. Allows me to bypass through their spikes. Gives me a bit of a longer reach for my attacks, which is why stuff like that one battle that we went through earlier. Wow, I actually even need less rings just to get into a special stage. You know what, if you do want to see me do a live stream of this, I know I'm very vocal about my opinions on Sonic 2, but I think since I have been beating the game as of late, and I've been adjusting to the game itself, which doesn't say a whole lot, because I can adjust to any game and then immediately be crap at it within, like, I don't know, a few weeks, or after not touching it for a long time. The point is that if you want to see me actually go through a run of this on, say, as a live stream, okay, so there's no boss for that, but if you want to see me go through this as a live stream series, by all means, let me know. I could probably squeeze in a day and make this a live stream. Because honestly, I feel like I could just blast through this game, and because of the much lower requirements for the Chaos Emeralds or the special stages, I really don't need to actually... I don't need to stress out that much whenever I don't have 50 rings, because I could have less than 50 rings and still have enough for the Emeralds. Plus, I think Sonic 3 was just all around a much more polished game. I mean, with the exception of some of its bugs that are notorious in the game that have been even acknowledged by Sega staff. Air bubble, air bubble, air bubble, air bubble. No, it's like right there! How does that happen? How does my luck get that bad? Okay, well, we're back to Act 2. While I'm questioning the luck I have in a video game about a blue hedgehog running around as fast as he freaking can. But you know what? That's why we do these things. Because it eventually allows me to question my sanity. Unfortunately, we don't have a functioning Tails, which is awkward. Speaking of awkward, let's drown again. Come on, it is right there, please. Thank you. That is so weird. I don't get how I drown in these areas. Oh, gosh. See? It gives me a little bit of invincibility, so it allows me to bypass stuff like that. So, something like that really could have done some damage to me, I was able to skip past it. Tails, if you stole that air bubble from me, I would disown you completely. You are not the player 2 anymore. Not that kind of player 2. I mean, like a legit, like, you are not my sidekick anymore. Just like the sidekick, you're gonna be retired by your parent company, Sega. Outdated phones are funny. And yeah, this is a bit of a buggy ROM hack, so there are gonna be things like this grass that's like raising and lowering with us. Now, if I really want to, oh, I had to move. I could go up here, battle him. Everything will be normal. I also appear to be stuck. Or I can... Ow. I can stick down here and still continue to do damage. Though the amount of damage I can do is, like, isn't... There we go. I can still do damage to him. Did I just, like, completely, like, start jittering? Oh, well. But Hilltop, no, not Hilltop, Aquatic Ruins, sorry. Hilltop is the very next one, I believe. I'm getting ahead of myself. But yeah, there we go, it's finished. And again, the Sonic 3 mechanics actually make this a breeze to go through. I wonder what the transition for this is. See how ahead of myself I'm getting? I'm not even getting it right anymore. I feel like we've kind of gone through a lot in this game, and so yeah, no, Hilltop is not next because we're going to end the video off here. Anyways, I actually do like Casino Night a lot, so it's a very fitting place, and I apologize if I kept getting my zone order mix up. Again, I'm not a huge fan of Sonic 2, so this is why I don't remember it as much. So for those who are going to correct me in the comments, I'm not really going to care because I don't really care that much for Sonic 2. And if you do, that's perfectly fine. Just know that we each have different opinions, and we have our own opinions for why we don't like specific games. But Sonic, I will not keep going because that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what you think about the ROM hack in the comment section down below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content and you're not subscribed yet, join the Knux Club by subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to also click the bell icon so you can get notifications for new content that comes out. A huge shout out goes to the members of the Knux Club Plus. If you want to find out how to do so, you can find out how to do so with the YouTube gaming link down below. Thank you very much to the current members of Knux Club Plus, and thank you very much to those who are potentially going to join in the future. If you want to find me outside of YouTube, my Twitter, Discord, and my Sonic Amino profile will all be linked down below. And with that said, I hope you have a wonderful and safe day, and I'll catch you for the next Sonic ROM hack. Let's go. Take care.